If you're dealing with pain or clicking into the knee, what might be going on is that you're dealing with an injury to your meniscus. Now, your meniscus is a structure that sits in your knee, sitting between the bone of your thigh and the bone of your shin. Now, its main job is to act as a shock absorber for the knee. However, if we're dealing with issues that are causing that structure to become overloaded, over time, that can start to cause things to slowly get inflamed and possibly damaged. The good news with a meniscus injury is that it can be treated without having to go through surgical intervention. We can do a variety of different exercises that work on strength and stability through the knee, while also looking at some other exercises that are going to help take load off of the knee so that when we go back to whatever activities that we're normally doing that were previously irritating, that we're not just loading into that irritated tissue once again, causing it to become more irritated. Now, one of the first exercises that we can start to work on is just building some awareness around the knee itself and working on some pain-free range of motion. So we're going to work on what we call like a knee cars exercise, where we're working on that internal and external rotation through the shin without putting too much load into the meniscus. So we're going to bring our knee up towards our chest, rotate the shin inward, straightening through the knee, rotating out, contracting back, and then repeating that movement, and then reversing movement going in the other direction. This is going to help build some motor control and awareness through the knee, so when we get into some more advanced exercises, that we can start to feel and control movement so that we're not just reloading into some of that damaged tissue. Now, another exercise that we can work on isn't directly focused on the knee itself, but rather starting to load into the hip to take pressure off of the knee. So one of my personal favorites is something like a box step up, where we're getting that hip into flexion while we're also being able to get load more into the glutes rather than just putting all that load into the knee itself. So if I'm leaning forward, getting some of that flexion in through the hip, now I can evenly put weight through the knee and the glutes, straightening myself up and then lowering